Hello and welcome. Today we are planning to change motor oils to this Honda Civic motor and how this motor oil change happened. First thing is that we have to take old oils away, and for that we need to lift up this car. Okay, and let's go to lift up this car. Okay, next step is to lift up this car, and when we are using this jack, there is important that we insert this jacks this head, this point where this lift up starts in the right position, and in this Honda Civic there is special area for this lifting. And when we look in there is this, it just in here, there is this metallic part where this jacks, this part goes. And now this part and this part in same position, and we can start to lift. And first I tighten that in here and I start to lift. And I lift that car because I have to go in below of this motor area, and when I lift that I can get space. Okay, now this lifting continues. Okay, and then we need to install two rocks in that shape in those rear area, wheel and tire, that this support this car, that this car don't collapse. And then we need also wooden lock. Okay, and then we need to also install this wooden lock below of this car. It's like security thing, and then we can install, because there is space, couple of extra locks, two in there, that area. And now I install here is first, and this only one fits in there, and then I drop this jack in that point a little bit down, so much that there is contact in here, that this is tightened. And this purpose is that now I have secure this car, that I can go to gravel in below of this motor area. And let's go. Okay, and then when I am going in this below of this motor, I have here mattress what helps me, and then we go to look this oil bolt, and where is this oil bolt is. Okay, and just in there very near at this front tire, there is this motor oil box, and there is this oil bolt what we need to open. and there is this oil bolt, and next we open that bolt. Okay, and then we need this 17 millimeter socket, put which in there, and then we also need plastic box where we can drain this oil and oil bolt is there, and there is this plastic box where we drain those oils. I insert this socket in there and I open the bolt, and then I insert this plastic box in below of this drop, and I use my hand, and quite soon oils goes out. Okay, now oil is going out. And then we need to wait something like 5 minutes that all oils goes out. Okay, and then next part is to clean this oil drain bolt using cotton cloth, and we take all of these dirty things and oils away in here. And then there is also gasket in here, this copper, and you could also clean that, and you could also replace that gasket if you have, but most often this old gasket works fine if we check that there is no any leaks. And then we are ready to install this bolt back, and we go again below of this motor area. Okay, and then we can see that this oil is almost end in here, and we clean this oil bolt whole area using cotton cloth. We take those dirty things away, and then I install this this oil bolt, this in here. I install it in back in this hole. What is in here, and then I thicken that bolt using my socket. I thicken that bolt, and this thicken is something like 50 Newton meters, and this is this thicken, and if you use something like that size tool, it is okay. Do not thicken too much, because then this bolt's threads can destroy, but something like 50 Newton meter moment is okay. And then we clean this area, and then we go to add more oil. Okay, and then we need to add there 3 liters of good quality motor oil, and I open this oil cap and I add there now 3 liters of this oil. And then when this oil adding is finished, then we need to go to check that is our below oil drain bolt tighten, and check that there is no any leaks. And now I add this oil more, and then we check the oil level. Okay, and now we have added 3 liters new oil, and we can close and tighten this oil cap. And next step is to check oil status, and we take this oil stick out and cotton cloth, and then there is 2 holes, this lower one and this upper one, and this oil must be in this upper level holes level. And we insert this stick in here. There is hole where this stick goes, just in there. There you can see that there is this hole, and we insert this stick in there, and it goes, and then we push that so long, then the stick goes, and then we take this carefully out and we check our oil amount, and we can see in here that this oil is a little bit up of this stick, and we are now happy that there is enough motor oil. Okay, and then we can install this stick, change motor oils, and we have only one check left, and we need to start this motor and check that there is no any oil leaks, and we do that next. Okay, now motor is running, and we can go to check this below area, that is there any oil leaks. Okay, and now we are just in below of this oil bolt, and when we check this oil bolt status, oil drain bolt, there is no any leaks, and we are very happy that this oil change has been went okay. And thank you for watching that video.